So yeah, this came up on my feed. Kirby lore. First of all, I didn't even know Kirby even had a lore, in my opinion. I was thinking like Kirby's just Kirby. That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like ain't nothing you could do about it. But I didn't even know that Kirby even had a lore. You know? This is how I'm seeing it. Like Kirby having a lore is kind of like really insane in my opinion. I thought this game, in all honesty, was kind of like a like I thought Kirby was more like a Mario game, a Mario platform game. It's not really that like complex and everything, but it is, I guess, based on this video right here. And so it kind of makes me want to even play some of these games and see what is the deeper meaning in it. Now I know this might be a little bit spoiling, but I'm pretty sure these are the older games, like the like Super Nintendo games. So those are games I'm not gonna play, right? So I should just watch it and just see where it goes. So we gonna watch this and see how it is, man. Kirby having a lore is kind of crazy though. Here we go. Full screen. This video may contain spoilers for all Kirby games. All of them or just some? All right,
You are zero.
so
You are a boundless, amorphous sapience, floating agelessly, surrounded on all sides by infinite oblivion.
what the fuck?
There exists a world outside the numbness of endless chaos, a
Okay.
world of fleeting life, meaningless in its inception, meaningless in its finality, but ultimately persistent.
Okay.
The concept of a body means very little to you. A thought is all it takes to bleed a little of your own
That
consciousness
looks
into a
creepy.
small.
Is that an actual like enemy in the game? Is that like one of the final bosses in the game? That shit looks creepy as hell. I'm not even gonna lie. For a kid's game to have this, that's what I like about the old games, man. Like I don't know how the boss designs are for the modern day, but the old games, bro, like I've said, if you guys watched my video when it comes to like the classic Zelda games, they were catered towards kids, but but at the same time, you could be an adult and play these type of games, and they would have like mature themes in it, or like the character designs will look creepy as hell and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a kiddish game, but this is crazy if this is like a actual boss in the game.
Vessel, which can carry out its own existence simultaneously as an extension of your will,
Okay.
subject to your will,
Oh
as all
shit!
things
Look.
have been and
Oh, it's
should
so
be.
it's actually is. Look,
There
look,
is no
look.
free thought. There is only you. You are zero.
So that's what they call this
The
guy,
meaningless
Zero.
life forms grow and spread their fleeting existence from planet to planet, searching endlessly for an end to their misery.
Mm.
They spread to new galaxies. They die. They name the endless chaos around you the hyperzone. They die. They discover molecules of your essence and refer to it as dark matter. They die.
Okay.
They create elaborate reality interfacing tools. They die.
They
They
die.
forget everything about themselves and cease to even search for purpose in their fleeting lives.
They die.
They die. They are
Let me
now
stop.
content to merely exist, then die without
Uh.
consequence. The
Okay.
longer you observe, the more this continued measure of futility appears to march on. You are zero. With a thought, an endless reign of your living consciousness swarms the universe and introduces meaning to the meaningless,
Wow. Okay.
consequence to the
Whoa.
inconsequential.
So that is crazy though. Like I've seen. So I guess it is an actual boss in the game, and I guess these kind of look like these this footage. I said these. This footage looks kind of like the old games, like maybe like I don't know, Game Boy. It kind of looked like a Game Boy game. That shit looks crazy. I thought that was the Dragon Quest thing. It kind of looks like the Dragon Quest monster a little bit.
You are zero. The life forms are now also zero. The only thing sacrificed in the process is free will,
Oh
and
shit.
nothing of importance was lost. You are a vessel of zero. You are you, but you are also zero. Traveling
Okay.
the universe alone for eternity and a day, your life of isolation eventually happens across a planet known as Popstar. Its life forms are helpless, making choices and living lives without zero.
Mm.
These life forms do not know zero, so to them, you're dark matter. They appear to be happy, but that's only because they don't understand. How could they? You've decided. They must all become zero.
Mm.
But somewhere within the subconscious that is formed in your isolation from zero, you
Okay.
learn about them, and you take a form that these life forms would think highly of.
So it seems to me this Zero guy or the boss, this black thing is, I think one of its, I guess one, based on the footage that we're seeing right now, it seems that like some of the it seems that like some of the things that it could do is possess people in a way. Like we saw footage of it uh possessing one of the like King Dedede. That's and the reason why I know King Dedede is because of Smash Bros. And then there's is the other shirt one that kind of looks like Kirby, but it's not. It's like brown or something. I forgot what they're called, but yeah. And then there's the girl that was running away from them, and it was the other girl with the paintbrush or whatever it's called. And I guess it was just I guess possessing them or some shit. It's kind of crazy.
An honorable warrior. Perhaps then
That look like Metal
this
Knight.
isolation will end. But are you still zero? You are zero. Or you were zero, but it seems like you're actually just dark matter? You can't really remember. You used to be part of something bigger, with purpose. But for
Uh-oh.
some reason, those memories and feelings are gone.
Okay.
You find yourself quickly in the company of new friends. These friends call you gooey. It feels good to have friends. You're gooey, but more importantly, you're hungry.
Wow, that's something. So is are they alluding? So is this video alluding to like this blue thing? I guess now they're called Gooey. I thought it was like the Dragon Quest monster, but they kind of do look alike, kind of. It's just that this one is dark blue and the Dragon Quest one is like a light blue-ish. But um, are they alluding that this thing is dark matter or something? And it just dark matter doesn't remember. So I guess this monster used to be like good because it didn't remember what it was, and then probably at the final part of the game it remembers and then it becomes a boss or something.
Call you gooey. It feels good to have friends. You're gooey, but more importantly, you're hungry. The warrior known as Dark Matter concentrated its efforts to the central Popstar location of
Okay.
Dreamland.
Okay.
Strangely, instead of possessing all inhabitants, it only possesses the self-proclaimed king
Oh yeah.
and
Oh
instigates a campaign of terror by isolating the islands of Dreamland from each other by stealing their connecting rainbow bridges. Straying from the ideals of Zero, Dark Matter appeared to be out for victory by conquest
okay.
instead of mind slavery.
Oh, you got a sword. That's cool.
It was not at all surprising that the life forms would eventually mount a resistance. Dark Matter expected as much, and would readily reveal its true form to quell the threat.
My man's
But what was
my man
surprising
Kirby's flying with
was that the
a
very
sword. That's
essence of
funny.
that which he stole, the rainbow drops, would come to forge a blade that could withstand and riposte his power.
Oh
In
shit.
this naivete, the first known case of dark matter, independent of its
Oh,
creator,
why it look like
was
that?
defeated. One can imagine that the failure of one of Zero's vessels of consciousness in its isolated defeat
Mhm.
would nevertheless capture the attention of the source. It would not be surprising then to know that the higher presence itself would turn its attention to the direction of Dreamland. At a whim, the sky is blotted out with a mass of dark matter, the likes
Oh
of which has
shit.
never been seen. Almost all life on Popstar is relieved of free thought,
Ugh, that's crazy looking.
save for two individuals. One with origins mysteriously linked to Zero, the other with origins mysteriously linked to long-dead things. Unaware of just how many tools of the ancients could be found waiting on this particular planet, the dark matter mass has its plans fall
Oh
short,
shit.
in no
Oh
small
that
part due to a confluence of events.
oh that wand looks like that weapon that you use in like Smash Brothers. That does kind of look cool. I wonder what that shit is. It's like an actual weapon in this universe. That's actually pretty cool. It was like a wand or some shit. But that's actually pretty fire. I'm not even gonna lie, man.
The presence of an immune, traitorous vessel of Zero with no memory, combined with a weaponized artifact of concentrated positive energy, created the
Oh,
perfect
so oh
antithesis
shit,
to the
I
negative
thought the
force
blue
of
thing
dark
was gonna
matter.
be the boss. So this they're different,
Feeling
huh?
inexplicable pain for what must be the first time in its existence, the defeat of another dark matter vessel necessitated following it into the hyperzone itself, and direct confrontation with Zero. Eviscerated and
Ugh, look
gutted
at
to the
that.
core, in a fit of unfathomable rage, the bloodied, weeping eye, the embodiment of long
Ugh.
suffering, rips itself out of its torn socket, casts off its old flesh, and moves in to kill the cosmic pink thing that devours celestial bodies within its gaping maw.
That is crazy looking. Yo, I didn't know that Kirby was like this though. This is crazy. Yo, this is what I like about like media like this. Like I kind of like the media. I like media that like it's more of like it gives you that lesson of don't judge a book by its cover. Like dead ass. Like it was this right here made this right here reminds me of that anime called Made in Abyss, bro. Like for a lot of y'all people, if y'all watching this, yeah, Made in Abyss, I'm telling you, like bro, do not do bro, that is definitely a don't judge, don't what you call it? Don't don't judge a book by its cover, bro. Made in Abyss or what is that other one? There's another one. I forgot, but yeah, bro. Made in Abyss is like that's the first thing that comes up when it's like, damn, this actually is crazy. Like, what the fuck?
Zero
That looks
experiences death.
crazy. So what
Death to beings such
exploded?
as Zero, however, is less of a conclusion and more of an educational experience. As the river of time ebbs and flows, breaking course into different forks, beings inexplicably related to the source of dark matter appear in unexpected places,
Bro, look
at
at that.
unexpected times,
What
with
the fuck?
unexpected names.
Void Termina?
When Zero's next seen again, it is lurking in the skies of a frozen husk of a planet once called Earth.
Oh yeah,
No
it does
longer
look
turning
like Earth. It does look like Earth. That's Africa. That's Africa right there. Let me go
Zero's
back.
next seen again, it is lurking in the skies of a frozen husk of a
That
planet
is
once
lit. Oh shit, that's the US. That's North America, South.
called Earth. No,
That's that's Africa.
no longer turning
That's
its
cool.
attentions towards planet Popstar, but instead the fairy life forms of similar planet Ripplestar. As good a place to start as any. Angelic, damaged, and forever weeping a tear of blood,
Ugh.
Zero Two bears no ill will towards the meaningless living things. Its desire to mind slave all life comes from a place of benevolent liberation.
That
After
is
all,
disgusting.
it is officially described as a benevolent creature. Zero Two rarely presents any trouble in the cloud levels of Shiverstar. Not unlike humanity's choice to eat of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, and live by their own decisions, the inhabitants of Popstar could not have known that their great sin was mere existence outside of the mental enslavement of the endless sentient void. When the skies turn black as bubbling pitch and the bleeding begins, the bulging, uncaring eye of the void will make no effort to explain its intentions. Quite simply, its presence
Okay.
represents a concept.
Yo, that is
You no
creepy.
longer have a say in being you.
Hmm.
The flesh vessel you currently inhabit will now be piloted by the will of the void, until said worthless vessel has rotted into nothing. Your former consciousness will be vacated, reduced to the role of voiceless spectator in your
Oh
own head,
wow.
henceforth until your end, and in the name of Zero, it will be considered a mercy.
Wow. I think that's it, right? The dark. That's book four. Wow, that was pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie. Damn. I'll give it a like. Shout out to what is this? Woolly versus. Bro, and this game was in 1993? Bro, and they had and look at this shit. Look at this. This is all outdated though. Outdated. These are all outdated. But yeah, this is crazy though. Kirby has lore. It's insane. I love media like this. This is the media that I strive for. It's all about it's just more of don't judge a book by its cover. But this right here makes and you know what it is? This didn't really even spoil me in a way. It's like I watched this. I mean, they were saying that, oh yeah, this is like if you watch this video, it's gonna spoil all the games. But I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be real. Like watching this didn't really spoil me because it kind of makes me even want to play these games. It makes me even want to play the Kirby Adventure, like the 1993 one, only because I kind of want to know, like I kind of want to know, where this GUI character came from. We know that the GUI is from Dark Matter, but like how did it originate that? Like how did it become? How did the first, I guess the first dark matter, quote unquote, because it seems like there's multiple dark matter. I don't think it's the same one. How did the first one turn into GUI, right? Um, and then secondly, like, why it went from dark matter to Zero, and then it has like a guy that has a sword. I guess that's his first form, and then the second form is the giant eyeball with the red eyes and all white. And then and then on the third form it like separates itself from the body and it's just an eyeball, a red eyeball. That's like crazy. That's cool as hell though. I'm gonna be real with you. So it didn't really even spoil me. If anything, it kind of like it's kind of was like an introduction to like want to, like this is how cold, you know, Kirby is. But other than that though, yeah, man, this is wow. That was a really good video. I liked it. I liked it, man. I really did.